Alright, hey everybody. This is Mr. Von Holtz, and we're going to be using a new text today, a story from a book called Greek Myth Plays. And these are reader theater scripts that are based on favorite Greek myths that students can read and reread to develop their fluency. And so, in this book, there's 10 different stories from Greek mythology, and they're put on as plays. I'll show you what we're doing today, where you have your character list, a list of all the people that are in the play, and then it's being read, the story is being told through the various characters and what they say. So this is a performance. And so we're doing this for a few reasons. One, because it's exposing us to the tales of Greek mythology. The one that we're going to see today, Athena and Arachne, How Spiders Came to Be, is familiar. We read it in Gifts from the Gods. And so it's showing us kind of the same story, but in a different format. So we can become accustomed to this, or become used to reading a text like this, a play, or a drama, as it's sometimes called. And we're doing it for two other reasons, too. One, this is Greek myth plays. These are not the actual plays that were put on, but many of these stories that we get from there are actually from plays that were written thousands and thousands of years ago. This is the TV and the movies that you know today. The very first version of what they are now are plays that were written about Greek myths and Greek people. And so seeing these stories and how they can be acted out by different characters is actually paying tribute to Greek culture, where the theater and entertainment through telling stories began. And so that's those are the three main reasons. Again, one, learning more stories about Greek mythology. Two, becoming used to the format of a play, so that if we were to see this in any part of our life, we can know what to do and not just be confused by the way it's written out. And then three, just to pay tribute to the Greek culture that started the practice of live entertainment through telling stories that we all enjoy today through TV and movies. So before I get started, just a couple quick things about how this works. Again, first, unlike books where you learn the characters and who they are as you go throughout, and here the characters are all listed. And they do that because in an ideal situation, all of us would be, everyone reading this would be playing a different character. I'm going to be playing all the characters today, but we can do this in the future where everyone picks a different character and you pretend to be that character and act like they would act. And so the way that works is everything is spoken. No action is really taking place unless there are stage directions, which I'll get to in a second. But chorus one, the person who's chorus one would say, "Hear now the tale of Arachne," and then another person would say, "The story of a mortal girl who challenged the gods." And so I'm going to do my best to kind of change my voices between everybody, but I'm not a professional actor, so that might not work out great. And so that's kind of how it works. And then what you'll see is this will keep happening, but occasionally you'll see words in parentheses, right here, and those means what the actor is supposed to do. And so here for Arachne it says to the choruses. That means that if you were to perform this, the person playing Arachne would turn and look at the people playing the choruses and speak directly to them. Same thing here. When you say to the woman, she would then turn her body and look at the woman. So anything in parentheses, you don't really read out loud. Those are just stage directions that, again, if this were a performance, the actors would follow these. And again, I mentioned TV and movies before. If you have an interest in becoming an actor or an actress or performer of any sort, this is actually what a script looks like for a TV show. So if you were to go and try to get on a TV show, this is the kind of writing that you would see. Or if you wanted to create a show, this is the kind of writing that you would do. So there you go. Let's dive right in. And just one little piece of background. Chorus 1 and Chorus 2, when these stories were first written and first performed, the chorus's job is kind of acting like a narrator. They're the people who kind of introduce the characters, and are talking directly to the audience. The characters will normally be talking to each other, but the chorus is talking to the audience and giving them information about what's happening in the story. Cool. There you go. Chorus 1. Let me just read the story. Athena and Arachne, How Spiders Came to Be. Hear now the tale of Arachne, the story of a mortal girl who challenged the gods. Arachne was the best mortal weaver in all of Greece. She was trained by the goddess Athena, who taught the fine arts to many people of Greece. What a beautiful tapestry! I must buy it. Why, thank you very much. Your work is exquisite. I, too, would like to purchase a tapestry. I appreciate your compliments. This is the most beautiful weaving I have ever seen. Well, actually, I must agree with you. I am the best weaver in the world. And one with a very high opinion of herself. I can't help it. It's true. The gods have been very good to you to give you such a gift. Gods schmods, the talent is mine. I got this good all by myself. Arachne, you should not say such things. Were you not trained by the goddess Athena? I suppose, but I'm sure I am a much better weaver even than Athena. And then, as an old woman, would you challenge the goddess Athena to a weaving contest? Don't be foolish, Arachne. No one challenges the gods and wins. Be very careful, Arachne. Oh, be quiet. I would challenge Athena. I'm sure she wouldn't stand a chance against me. Then let's do it, you ungrateful girl. I accept your challenge of a weaving contest. Arachne was very surprised to see Athena, but she didn't show it. The crowd stared in awe, wondering what Arachne would do next. You're on! The two weavers began at their looms. Athena wove a bird. This bird looks like it could fly right off the tapestry. Arachne wove a flower. I can practically smell this flower. They wove and wove. Finally, they were finished. Athena wove a tapestry that showed the gods in all their glory. Arachne, you have woven a tapestry that makes fun of the gods. Arachne, you do not respect the gods. Oh, what will become of you now? Arachne, I must admit you are the better weaver. I told you so. However, your lack of respect for the gods and your pride angers me. I cannot allow it to continue. Athena, what will you do to Arachne? Such a mortal must be punished. I've got it. Since you love to weave so much, go ahead and continue weaving, but you will do it as a different creature. Athena put a spell on Arachne. Soon Arachne's body shrunk and turned into a black orb. Her limbs turned into 8 spindly legs. A strand of thread curled out of Arachne's mouth. Athena tied the thread to a tree. Arachne was led dangling from a branch. Your tapestries will still be beautiful, Arachne, but people will hurry to sweep them away. And so ends the tale of Arachne, the first spider. Look for her weaving her beautiful webs and learn what too much pride can do. And maybe, just maybe, you won't sweep them away? Okay? The end. Everyone would clap. The actors would take a bow. And that's the end of our story. Marvelous. This is connected to lesson number 8. And I'll see you over there.